When a Green Beret is killed in action, he leaves not only his family behind, but also his Special Forces A-Team family of brothers. As quiet professionals, they must also grieve quietly and rarely on camera.
As they moved forward, they came under intense small arms fire. Without regard for his own personal safety, Staff Sergeant Pirelli attempted to rally his element of the Iraqi police. Through his heroic and selfless actions that day, he enabled the Iraqi police who were pinned down to move back to safer cover and concealment, resulting in 6 Al-Qaeda killed, 1 wounded, and 16 Al-Qaeda captured.
Special Forces Combat Outpost, Pirelli. Kevin, their Operational Detachment Alpha or A-Team's communications sergeant.
You know, anytime there's a casualty when your buddy gets killed, it's going to be rough. I don't know, maybe more so on a Special Forces team just because we're such a tight group.
Green Beret medic Tim tried to save his best friend, Rob Pirelli.
Having somebody come on the radio and say, like, 2 Eagles down stands for us, our guys are down. It was a hopeless feeling. I remember just reaching around the corner and grabbing the strap on his kit and pulling him around the corner of the building. Other than the fact that he was unconscious, he looked like nothing was wrong with him. And then I realized that what it was he got hit in the back of the head.
Captain Jason, Rob's A-Team commander.
And it was extremely difficult to make that phone call to Rob's dad. Rob's dad, Bob, he wanted to know that his son didn't suffer.
Their intel sergeant, Brady, Rob's roommate.
There's a lot of times where I remember what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and you know, Rob's death wasn't in vain. I just try to remember him as much as possible. We as a team respected Rob a lot, and he's still in all of our minds at all times and everything we do.
This was the house that Rob built.
Which is a pretty good description because he was the guy behind the scenes of making that place what it was.
We decided to rename it Combat Outpost Pirelli, which is Rob's last name. Develop a symbol, which is basically a sword and some lightning bolts and you know, fire, and they wrote on top of it Combat Outpost Pirelli. And we took a picture in front of it. And I think you took that picture and you showed Bob, and he got a tattoo based on that symbol.
We decided on like a color scheme, the green by his name to represent our group. And then the Combat Outpost part, Special Force colors, and it turned out real nice. And I decided to get that tattooed on the back of my arm. You know, my tattoo is my way of, you know, remembering that and just kind of having part of it with me.
This is just our way of remembering Rob.
It's a good reminder that, you know, what the ultimate price is and what you're willing to do.
And the thing that people tell you all the time is, you know, no regrets, or, you know, don't second guess yourself. But people who say that to you are generally people who have no idea what they're talking about. People have never been through an experience like that. Yeah, and there's a lot of times when I just get pissed off about what happened, and if I could have done things differently and things like that. But you just have to learn to accept it. I mean, that's life. That's what God decided to have happen.
Staff Sergeant Robert Ryan Pirelli was the epitome of the quiet professional, and he was a consummate Green Beret. We will miss him, but we were all richer for having known him. God bless you, Rob. God bless your family. God bless your loved ones.
With Rob's A-Team family, ODA 072, Ms.Quade, Combat Outpost Pirelli, Diyala Province, Iraq.